Hello dear student, Namaskar. Today I am here to discussing about the application of the biology. It is in the course of class 12. The subtopics of application of biology are vaccines, tissue and organ transplantation, amniocentesis, test tube baby, poultry farming, fish farming. Dear student, this application of biology is important in NEB exam for 3 marks and 1 marks. Vaccines is a chemical substances which is used to stimulate an immune response in the body to resist a disease. The first vaccine produced by Edward Jenner in 1776 was smallpox vaccine. There are 5 types of vaccine. They are killed vaccine, toxoid vaccine, antibodies vaccine, attenuated vaccine, and antigen vaccine. Killed vaccine are those vaccine which is prepared by killing the microorganism by the UVS or the alcohol. For example, typhoid vaccine, cholera vaccine. Toxoid vaccine, those vaccine which is prepared by destroying the toxic substances of microorganism. For example, tetanus toxoid. Antibodies vaccine, these vaccine are prepared by using the blood serum of infected human or animals. For example, anti-tetanus serum and anti-rabies serum. Attenuated vaccine, this pathogen vaccine is prepared by weakening the microorganism or by using the living microorganism by weakening it is called attenuated vaccine. For example, OPV, oral polio vaccine, Bacillus calmette-guerin BCG vaccine, mumps, measles, rubella MMR vaccine. Now last one is antigen polysaccharide vaccine or those vaccine which is used or prepared by using the polysaccharides. Some example of the antigen vaccine are pneumococci, interferon, etc. Now the classification of the vaccine. My dear students, that vaccines are classified into 3 classes. They are first generation vaccine, second generation vaccine, and third generation vaccine. First generation vaccines are those types of vaccine which is prepared by conventional method or using the whole microorganism is called first generation vaccine. Second generation vaccine are those vaccine which is prepared by using the genetic engineering or using the important or useful part of the microorganism. For example, vaccines of hepatitis B. The second generation vaccine was prepared from transgenic yeast. Third generation vaccines are those types of vaccine, those class of vaccine which is prepared by using the useful chemical is called third generation vaccine. It is prepared artificially by the human. First of all, which chemical is needed for the preparation of the vaccine is found by using the genetic engineering, and then by using that types of the chemicals that third generation vaccine is prepared. Application of the vaccine. That vaccines are used to develop the immunity system in our body or to develop immunity against the harmful disease. Vaccine destroy the harmful microorganism or disease causing organism. Now next subtopic is tissue and organ transplantation. An organ transplantation is the replacement of the diseased tissue or the organ by healthy one. You know that, students? that nowadays different types of the organ transplantation is done in Nepal also. For example, kidney transplantation, blood transfer, liver transfer, etc. Such transplantation is done to replace the diseased tissue or organ. The tissue or organ which gets replacement is called the transplant. Organ that can be transplanted is the recipient, and the person from whose body the organ was taken is the donor. In human, the gene that is responsible for the graft rejection is called YAT gene. It is also called human lymphocyte antigen or HLA. For success of the organ transplant and skin graft require a matching of HLA that occurs on all cells in the body. The test carried out to match the HLA antigen of the recipient is called the tissue typing. If HLA types are matched, survival of transplanted organs dramatically increases. Types of transplantation. There are 4 types of transplantation. They are autograft, isograft, allograft, and xenograft or the heterograft. Autograft means those types of transplant which is done in the same individual. For example, skin from trunk is shifted to the arm of same individuals. Isograft transplant are those types of transplant which is done between the twins. For example, you know that twins Ram Lakshman or Ganga Jamuna we called in Nepal. In these types, donor and recipient belong to same genotype. Allograft. It is a graft between genetically different member. For example, man to man. For example, that blood transfer from one person to another person or liver transfer. Xenograft or the heterograft. It is the transplantation between the two different species. For example, organ transplant from monkey to human or pig to human. Rejection of transplanted organs. The body doesn't accept the transplanted organs. Sometimes the transplant organ is not accepted by the recipient. The immune system recognizing the donor organs as foreign organ and attack it and possibly leading to transplant failure, and the need immediately remove the organ from the recipient, which is called the rejection. Prevention of the graft rejection. Dear students, some ways there are to prevent the grafting rejection. They are selection of organ from genetically similar member. The immune system can also be suppressed by radiation. Precaution is taken according to their tissue typing. Use of immunosuppressant drugs. Use of monoclonal antibodies or monoclonal antibodies. Now next subtopic from the application of biology is amniocentesis. Amniocentesis is the technique of obtaining amniotic fluid from the womb of the pregnant woman. That from the womb of pregnant woman we need to take out the amniotic fluid to detect the fetal disorder. It is done on about 14th or 15th week after conception. Amniocentesis is most often performed for the reason of following. If the mother is over the 35 years old, that amniocentesis is done. If the family history of chromosomal abnormality is there, that amniocentesis is need to do. If the family history of inherited disorder, if family history of neural tube defect. Nowadays there is a misuse of the amniocentesis also. That is, this technique is unfortunately misused to know the sex of the fetus. That means most of the daughters are killed due to this technique. It causes the high number of the abortion of normal female fetus. Therefore, the determination of sex by amniocentesis has been banned in Nepal nowadays. Test tube baby. The next subtopic is test tube baby, in vitro fertilization, IVF technique. IVF technique is a process by which an egg is fertilized by sperm outside the body in the laboratory condition. It was first devised by Patrick Stopto and Robert Edward in 1978. First test tube baby girl was Louise Joy Brown. Infertile parents can give birth of baby. It is costly as well as legal problem arises about baby. Process of IVF. For the test tube baby, the first stage is stimulating the ovaries by fertilizing drugs. Fertilizing drugs are used to stimulate the ovary of mother and collect 5 to 15 eggs by withdrawing amniotic fluid. Add 1 lakh sperm in test tube for 2 days till the zygote become 8 cell stage. After that, transfer this embryo to surrogate mother by fine plastic tube. Now, surrogate mother. Surrogate mother are those women who substitutes or take place of the real mother to nurse embryo. Is called the surrogate mother. Surrogate mother never becomes genetic mother. Now, next subtopic is poultry farming. Poultry farming is the rearing of domesticated birds such as chickens, turkeys, dogs, and geese for the purpose of farming meat or eggs for food or fertilizers. More than 50 billion chickens are raised annually as a source of food for both their meat and their eggs. You know that, students, that poultry farming in Nepal is done for the production of the meat, egg, as well as the fertilizers. The single comb white leghorn and Rhode Island red chickens are used for the egg, and white Plymouth rocks are used to raise the meat or to produce meat. They are also called boiler in Nepal. Steps of poultry farming. Dear students, there are some ways or some steps for poultry farming. If you want to do, first steps is incubation. The process of developing chick embryo inside egg is called the incubation. The egg which will be used for incubation should be stored at 15 degrees Celsius and egg are incubated in 38 degrees Celsius for 21 days. The process of developing chick embryo from the egg is called the incubation. First step is this. Brooding. Next step is brooding. The process of keeping pullet. Pullet means a day old chicken in brooder for constant warming for 1 month is called brooding. Inside brooder 35 degrees Celsius is adjusted first and it was lowered by 3 degrees Celsius every week until it becomes 21 degrees Celsius. If the chicken are adjusted in 21 degrees Celsius, that pullet or that young chickens are taken out for the rearing. Now, next third step is rearing. Rearing is the process of caring chicken in free range. Sometimes that poultry farming is done in free range and sometimes it is in the semi-intensive and the intensive area. You know that nowadays in our village there is a poultry farming for chicken in the free ranges and some place there is a semi-intensive. And mostly in Nepal, intensive area is also used for rearing the chickens. How to manage the poultry? There are some ways to manage the poultry. They are proper sanitation, preservation of eggs, and marketing. The feeds for the poultry are crushed grain, calcium, green grasses, salt, etc. And some diseases for the poultry are cholera, foulpox, ranichet. These are the diseases which may cause loss of many poultry every year. Now last one is fish farming. Rearing of fish in different types of water resources is called the fish farming. Nepal is the beautiful area for the fish farming as we are very rich in water resources. There are three types of the fish farming. Monoculture, in some way that if single species, only one types, only species of fish is rearing, that types of fish farming is called the monoculture. In some way there is a polyculture. Polyculture means there are the different species in same water resources. In such polyculture type of fish farming, that farmer can yield more product as many food used in the pond are used by different types of fish species. Integrated farming, that means if the fish farming is done as well as in other hand dog farming, pig farming, vegetable cultivation, paddy farming, such types of farming, fish farming is called the integrated fish farming. Stages of fish farming. First of all, we should manage the pond. After that, fertilize the pond which helps to produce the aquatic plant for the fish. We can provide the artificial feeding or artificial food also we can provide in the pond. Finally, we should harvest the fish. How to breed the fish artificially? Some technique is here. First of all, you should keep 2 male and 1 female in tank. That means 2:1 ratio. That means if you keep 40 male in a tank, you should keep there 20 female. In this way, you should manage the tank. After that, inject 3 mg per kg pituitary extract to the female. Again, inject 7 mg per kg pituitary extract to the female after 6 hours of the first dose. Again, inject 2 mg per kg pituitary extract to the male. Finally, spawning occur after 6 hours of second dose. Finally, you can get a lot of fishlets. Importance of fish farming. It is the human diet. It is used in the poultry. Fish manure is used in the agriculture. It is used to decorate aquarium. It is also used in gaming. It is used to biological control, to control the mosquitoes. It is the good source of the income. Now here is different types of the pond required for fish farming are as follows that we have mentioned here some. These ponds are segregation ponds, breeding ponds, hatching ponds, nursery ponds, rearing ponds, stocking ponds. Segregation ponds are used for production of egg. At least 2 small segregation ponds are needed in order to keep male and the female fish separately. Breeding ponds are used for breeding purpose. We should manage 2 male is to 1 female in that breeding pond. Hatching pond are used to fertilize the eggs or to hatch the egg into the fish. Nursery ponds are used to care the small fishes or fries. The young fishes is called fries. Rearing pond are used to rearing the different fingerlings. Fingerlings means it is also the small baby fish. Restocking pond, these are large and the perennial pond. If feed well, the fish may attain an average body weight and we can supply to the market to the fish. Required qualities for the cultivable fish. That soil, suitable soil is needed for fish farming. Suitable water with the suitable temperature and the pH value. Oxygen we should supply more to the pond. Light also needed. That light area of the pond is needed for the fish farming. That depth of the pond also need to maintain, and fertilizer and organic inorganic manures are also needed for the production of aquatic fauna in the pond. Dear students, we have discussed about application of biology for the class 12 course, and it is very important for 3 marks and 1 marks. Therefore, please prepare well from this note. Thank you.